Hello dear students, today's topic is data visualization, and in the data visualization today we are also going to see how to make the line plots. Data visualization refers to the graphical or visual representation of information using visual elements like charts, graphs and maps, etc. It is the discipline of trying to expose the data to understand it by placing it in a visual context. The primary goal of data visualization is to communicate the information clearly and efficiently to the users via the statistical graphics, plots, and charts. See, there is a proverb that a picture is worth a thousand words. That means instead of saying thousand words, you can depict the thing in a pictorial form. It is very easy to understand the things when they comes in the form of a picture. Okay, so for Python we are having several visualization libraries. We are going to see matplotlib. Purpose of data visualization. The purpose of data visualization is to help in the decision making, analysis of used data, representation of patterns, trends, and correlations. And then there can be quick actions on the basis of the comparisons. Python is having many libraries or data visualization, but the library which is in our syllabus is known as matplotlib. So now on my screen, I have opened the command prompt and I will give the command to install the matplotlib. Simple command is there, pip install matplotlib. So now you can see that the matplotlib is getting downloaded. So automatically, very quickly, it will get downloaded and it will be installed. Not only matplotlib, but NumPy also is getting downloaded with matplotlib because these are all interrelated. Therefore, they are automatically downloaded. So you can see on screen, matplotlib library is getting downloaded with a simple command. You can see here the command pip install matplotlib. So with this command, matplotlib library will be installed. So now the matplotlib library is installed. Now we can use it. So to check whether it is installed, we'll go to our Python shell and we'll type here import matplotlib. So there is no error message returned. That means the library is installed successfully. Now we can utilize this library. Now from the matplotlib library, we are going to use pyplot module. Pyplot is a collection of methods which will allow to construct 2D plots. Now, how to use pyplot? So to use the pyplot for data visualization, we need to import it, and for that the command which we are going to use is import matplotlib.pyplot or import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. So any one of them can be utilized. There are several type of plots which can be plotted using the matplotlib library. Line plot, scatter plot, bar graph, histogram, pie chart, frequency polygon, and the box plot. Whenever we are drawing this kind of plot, this plot is known as the line plot. Okay, here is the x-axis, here is the y-axis. So this kind of plot is plotted in the line plot. Then we have the scatter plot. So for scatter plot, what happens is all the points are marked. Okay, line is not joined, but all the points are marked. Okay, this kind of plot is normally used for correlation. Then we have the bar graph. Bar graph is we all know, we have already plotted the bar graph in the lower classes. Okay, these kind of graphs are called as the bar graphs. Then we have the histograms. So histogram, we know they are just like bar charts, but the only difference is there is no gap. So you can see that in the consecutive things there are gaps in the bar graph, but there is no gap in the histogram. Okay. Then we are having the pie charts. So pie charts are used for one dimensional data only. Single series only we can represent. Okay. So it is like this. It is divided into various sectors. Okay. Then we have the frequency polygon. So frequency polygon is basically derived from the histogram only. Okay, so what is done? The midpoints of the histograms, they are marked. Okay, and then they are connected. So it forms a frequency polygon. And similarly, the box plot, it plots the quartiles and the median. Okay, so this is a box plot. Okay, we'll learn more in the further classes. Line plot. A line chart or a line graph displays information as a series of data points called as markers, which are connected by straight line segments. Okay. Now, we all know that when we are plotting, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay. Then, when we are drawing any line, what we will do, we will plot various points. Okay. And then we will join these points to make our line. These points are known as markers. Okay, these data points are called as markers and they are connected by straight line segments. Okay, now which function is used to plot a line? From the pyplot module, we are going to use the function plot. Okay, so please remember that plot function is used for plotting the line charts. Okay, for example, now here marks is a list that scores the marks of 5 students in 5 unit tests. Now we have to write a program to plot the students performance in these 5 tests. Okay, so what is done here? Right, what is the solution? First of all, we have to import. What we have to do? First of all, we have to import the library. Okay, so the command to import the library is import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Then this is the data. Okay, so we are having weekly marks. So what we are going to do, we are going to plot the week on the x-axis and the marks on the y-axis. Okay, so that is why we have used the command plt.plot week comma marks. Okay, so first the x-axis should come, then y-axis should come, and thereafter we have to use the command plt.show. Okay, you see, without plt dot show, okay, it is very important because without this plt dot show, our chart will not be displayed. Okay, we cannot see the chart which we have prepared. So for that purpose, it has to be present. Okay, so now you can see that this is the chart. Okay, but in this chart we can see there are several things missing. Okay, if somebody looks at this chart, he will not be able to make out anything. Okay, anyways, I will just describe the anatomy of this chart. Okay, what is what in this chart, right? So we know that this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay, right, we don't know what is plotted in the x-axis and what is plotted in the, okay, so we don't know anything, right? We need some labels here. We need some labels here. We need the title of the chart. Okay, so in this area we will give the title of chart. Okay, and this area we will give Y label, and this area we will give the X label. Okay, now we'll see how we are going to do all those things. Right, so how to set the label? To set the label, we have given the command. To set the labels, we have, you can see that we have given the command here for x-axis. We are using x label week. So now you can see that the x label is coming here. Okay, then we are having y label marks. So y label is displayed here. Okay, right, again you can see on the top, we are having the title. So how the title came up? The title came up with the help of this command. Okay, right, so there is a command for the label of x-axis, there is a command for the label of y-axis, there is a command for the title. Okay, now this command is used for plotting the chart, and this command is used for displaying the chart. Now in the previous case we have seen a single color for the line, but we can have various colors for the line. We can have the varying thickness of the line, and we can have the different styles of lines. Okay, for that purpose, if you see this statement, now you will find some changes in this statement. Okay, week and maths are as usual. Now you can see here one M is coming. Now what for the M is coming? M is coming for the color. Okay, you can see the color. What is the color? The color M represents magenta color. Then we have the line width. So the line width will tell what is the thickness of this line. Okay, and then the next argument we are having is line style. That means how the line is plotted. So we can see here that the line is plotted in dashes. Okay, now these are the base colors of matplotlib. Okay, B stands for blue, G for green, R for red, M magenta, Y yellow, K for black, C for cyan, and W for white. And we are having four kind of line style, that is solid, dashed, dash dot, and dotted. We can change the marker type as well as color. Okay, so these are the different styles of marking of the markers, right? We have to learn them. Okay, now how to change the marker type? Now you can see here that the marker is D with the marker size of 5. So here, okay, the marker is now a small letter D. Okay, the marker will be small letter D. Alright, needless to say that without plt.show the graph is not going to be produced in our. Okay, So now in this you can see that here K plus is being used. K plus for K is for black line color and plus is the marker type. So now what will happen when the line will be created? So it will be created with plus plus symbols. Okay. Why plus symbol? Because that is the marker type. Okay. Is it clear? Now marker size we have taken as 8 and marked red color. Okay, marker edge color will be red. So the which color we are using the marker? Okay, that is red. Is it clear to all? So that's all for today. I hope you could understand. Please go through the slide one more time, and if any doubt you can ask in the class time. Thank you very much.